Hello everybody! Happy Friday! It is extremely rainy right now, but I'm still on my porch. I'm in my rainy day clothes. I've been running around a lot outside. um, before I start, like when I woke up, I heard the rain and like how crazy it was. And the first thing that came to my mind, because I am like kind of like an audio kind of oh my god, I'm like tripping over my own words right now. I hear messages through songs sometimes, and the first thing that I heard was like Hillary Duff. Like, let the rain fall down and wash my dreams, like that song thing. I need to look it up. I'll post it in my story later for you guys, because I have not heard that song since it came out an extremely long time ago. um Let it wash away my sanity. Yeah. So I guess like it's really just clearing things for us and allowing us to like be vocal and be truthful and things like that. So let's look into the counterpart energies for the week, for the weekend. I hope you guys have a beautiful 4th of July. What are your plans? Let me know. I love to be involved with you guys. So what is your counterpart's energy right now? Like what's going on in their surroundings? We have the 4 of Earth at the bottom of the deck. It kind of feels like someone is like pulling at them and asking for more than what they want to give, but that they're kind of also in a position where they probably need, like, are expected to give those things, so they're kind of like, it's a little much, but I also don't know why you're asking. Like, so we have the 8 of Fire, Justice, the Stars, and the Knave of Water. And a few of these cards have been coming out a lot lately. It is like movement that has been in kind of like the energy for a while, and that has been like slowly unraveling physically, tangibly. So we have a lot of fast movement into something that justice is trying to bring, right? Like things, I like to look at things like on a scale, right? And I'm a Libra rising, so that makes a lot of sense. But, just things balancing out. So if like the wrong is up here and the right has been down here, and the universe is kind of trying to like balance it out, right? That is going to happen quickly and suddenly. And I feel like what I'm seeing is that there's going to be a little bit of resistance to that, but that it's all going to fall. It's all going to happen. All these changes are going to be happening very quickly. And it's just going to be like in their face, like, I'm like watching you because I'm like over here and I know what's happening, kind of like the divine, right? Like they're kind of like in the corner watching, like how are they gonna react to this? But it's all about wish fulfillment. Like even your person, right, your counterpart, they've been wishing for this, they've been praying for this, whether they're a spiritual person or not. Like they have been like hoping for things like this, and the divine is just like, well, I'm bringing what you want. It might just not be like the way that you thought, or it might be something that you've been resisting, but that is the best for you, and it's gonna come out with like this kind of energy. So that is what, like, what's around them, like what their energy is, what's going on. So how they think about you. How does your person think about you? Remember, this is a general reading. It's for a big collective, so take what resonates, throw out what doesn't. How do they feel about you? What are their intentions with you? And then we'll look into coming movement. What are their intentions? So we have the Knave of Water at the bottom again. What did I say? Like, this is like what is going to be coming. Because it has just like, that card has been coming up so much. And oh my gosh, right underneath that we have the Four of Pentacles again. So whatever is pulling at them in their like environment right now that is asking for more than what they are comfortable giving right now, it's going to push them in your direction, whether that's like career, family, friends, like another person. It's gonna start thundering again, guys, soon. But I'm in an enclosed porch. I love this little area of mine. So even if it does start raining, we are good. But yeah, no, like, and I'm noticing these little like scratches on her, I guess. I just saw a cat, so a few of you might have a cat, but also just like clawing and scratching, like, I just feel like this is gonna be intense and it's gonna happen out of nowhere and everyone's just gonna be like, oh. All right, so how they think about you, we have the Fool, we have the King of Water, and we have Death. So this card, it reminds me of like a Prince Charming kind of, it reminds me of like a Prince Charming like profile on Tinder or something, but like he's actually Prince Charming. It's like, I don't know. Oh, I'm having so much fun with this energy right now. So there's this new beginning coming because there's this huge transformation, right, with Death. It's kind of like they have been playing with death. They've been playing with transformation. They've been playing with endings in their life. And they've kind of been doing this tango, right? It feels like they've been doing this like stretching where they like ended smaller things in their life, like maybe a friendship with someone that they haven't spoken to in a while, or just like something with work that wasn't meshing. So they've been like doing this little warm up, and then it got a little faster, right? A little bit more intense, and more things came out of the woodwork for them to heal and to let go and to train and like to transform. And it just keeps getting more and more to like to this crescendo that's about to happen, right? And they are like super in their feelings about you with this King of Water. They're just like, I just can't get them out of my mind. Like I'm just never going to stop loving them. Even through all of these endings in my life with the Death card, even with all of these new beginnings with the Fool card, like whatever happens in my life, they're just always on my mind. They're always in my heart. No matter what happens, no matter what I choose, no matter where I go, they're always right here. Like they are my soul's home. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm getting from them. And they want to surrender into this new beginning with you, with the Fool. They're like, it sounds crazy, it feels crazy, but I just gotta trust and jump off that ledge and surrender, right? But in that sweet surrender, there's death, right? So like there's this huge transformation. They know that if there was to be this new beginning, it would be a complete transformation and death of their old life and of what has been so far. So for their feelings for you, how they feel is the Two of Earth. They really are trying to balance themselves, right? And the Two of Wands is more about a choice, but I'm also feeling a choice here, right? So I feel like they kind of feel off guard. So if you see this card, I love this deck. It's so funny. Please tell me you're over 18 if you're watching this. So he looks like, what? I was not expecting that with his face, right? So it kind of feels like you put him off his guard, or her, you know, could be him, her, their, whatever gender identity they have. I'm just looking at the picture, right? You rock their boat, like you completely make them off guard, off balance, but it's also like you balance them because you're their perfect complementary person, right? Like you make that scale come here instead of over here. It only happens like this when there's that resistance and that fear, right? But that's only to topple it off, to make it balance. So they feel that you are their perfect complementary person. And their intentions towards you are the sun. So they want this happy, bright, new beginning where you guys are free and able to fly and just be amazing together. So that is all very awesome. What is immediate future movement here? What are we going to see soon? This is another one that's been coming out a lot. All right, so we have the Queen of Fire at the bottom of the deck. That's a very graphic picture. There's two people in the back looking out towards the moon. And then we have the Seven of Air and the High Priestess. So the High Priestess card is the one that keeps coming out over and over and over again recently, because you know, right? Like you have this inner knowing of what is going to happen. Like it has been shown to you by your guides in some fashion. That's my cat. You've been feeling this in your dreams, like in your bones, in your soul, but physically you're kind of like, I don't know what's going on. I can't see anything happening, right? But it's kind of like letting it go and letting it happen kind of thing. But with the Seven of Swords, you know that there's something not right about it, right? Like you feel like something is not as it seems, something is being underhanded, right? And that is like this plan by your person that you can't see, because they're not going from point A to point B. They're going from point A to B to C to D to E to F to G to H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All right? Like, they're going like this when they could be going like this. And you have no idea why. Now, this means that you're probably going to be having to do some work together when that time does come. Of course, everyone's situation is different, so we don't know what's going on, but like something like it could be A, B, but instead they're going through the alphabet to Z. And that is what that underhandedness is. It's like they're not being upfront about what's going on. Wasn't that an awesome jump? And with the Queen of Fire, I feel like it's because there's someone else in their life. It doesn't have to be a partner. It could be like a mother. It could be a friend. It could be an aunt. It could be like anyone, you know, who is pulling at them. That energy that we saw in the beginning with the Four of Pentacles, about like asking for more than they're comfortable sharing at this time, right? It's not that they would never. It's just that they're putting pressure on them for right now, to make something happen that involves like a big share, that they're just not comfortable with yet, because they're thinking about all of this stuff over here in this weird A through Z plan, right? But this is just what is making it kind of complicated. So that is what's going on this weekend / this week. I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. And if you need any help with your little journey here, I have all the tools that you can need on my healing tools part of my website. Everything is Reiki charged, blessed, and personalized for your specific situation and intentions. And if you want to work with me personally, I have my 10-day Chakra Workshop coming on, which can completely just clear out your path, or you can work on me one-on-one for 12 weeks and just completely align to your divine union. So if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you have a beautiful 4th of July weekend.